I'm Lagdameo, 19 years old. I currently, I'm mainly a student, but then I also do modeling a bit and like TVC acting. I've done a few commercials, but my main thing is still as a student. I don't have like a full-time job. The name of my channel is Una Dos Dre. Should I explain why? Like, can I explain? Because right, when you say Uno Dos Tres, that's like 1, 2, 3 in Spanish, right? And you count. And well, one, I thought of that because I have Spanish blood, and two, the line of my channel is make your life count. So it's like Uno Dos Tres, like you're counting. So that's why I named it that. So the reason why I started was because there was one summer my niece brought me with her to the YouTube Fan Fest because she needed someone to accompany her. So I went with her, and at first I was like, I don't even know these YouTubers, I don't know what it's gonna be like. And then I ended up joining, there was like some dance challenge. I don't even dance, there was like Milo Energy Gap dance. And they made me dance. And then since they enjoyed my dance, they made me dance on stage. When I went on stage, people thought I was a YouTuber for some reason. So when I went down, they're like, oh, what's your channel name? And then they were asking for pictures. I'm like, I don't have any channel. I'm not a YouTuber. Then they're like, oh, you should make one. And then I realized making a YouTube channel would be a great way to, because for me, I like encouraging people. And I thought if I enter into this platform, it would be a great way to speak to people and communicate, because I wouldn't have to visit the person. I can just upload a video and it would be able to speak to them wherever they're at. So it was more on an event and that group of people, yeah, that made me do. Honestly, I guess I was kind of like nervous because speaking in front of a camera, it's like you have to adjust because they won't reply back. Your camera won't talk back to you. And you just have to keep on going. And then I guess the funny story would be like wherever I went, my friends would be like, wow, vlogger. Even though I only had like one video, they'll just tease me like, oh wow, YouTuber ka na, whatever. I'm like, no, it's just a video. But definitely made me feel uncomfortable at first because I didn't know how to continue a video. Like, yeah, I didn't know what content to make either. I don't think my content exactly changed because for me, ever since the start, I always wanted to be like true to who I am. So I didn't change as, let's say, the subscriber count grew. Like for me, it's always important to be authentic and to really give off a message that is relevant for me. Not just because like, oh, now more people are watching, okay, so I have to act different now. No, I don't want to be like that. I always want to be real with people, yeah. My mom, joke. Wait, I think I haven't checked the YouTube demographics, but when I check, let's say, Instagram demographics, it mostly shows 18 to 24. But that might be because 13-year-olds can't, I don't know if you can make an Instagram, so you have to fake your age and put 18 years old, so that might be a reason. Because when I see a lot of them, they don't look like they're 18 years old, they look like they're 16. So, siguro mga 13 to 19, I would say, yeah. And mostly girls. Like 70% of my followers are girls. So, yeah. Not really. No, I think I'm still the same. It's just now I always want to think of new ideas though. That's the only difference. Like I want to think of new ways to communicate messages to people. It's like before, I mean, I'd want to do that, but I wouldn't think of it as much, and now it's like, wow, what ideas can I do? What content can I create? So it's a more regular thing that occurs. I've never really had any like really heavy issue with it. The only problem I guess would be when you don't know what to create and you're left thinking like, oh no, what's left? Like I thought it's like all your creative juices run out and you just don't know what to do, and then you overthink, like, should I continue this? Is there a future for me in this? Because I feel like I don't know what to make anymore. And so I guess that's the only thing. It's like when you have that battle with overthinking and you don't know what to create, and then you second guess yourself. But I haven't really had any particular big issue with it, naman, so far. Yeah. Well, I don't know, because as of now, I only have how many videos? 14 videos. So I don't really know if I'm sustaining it because I have only a few videos. Whereas like if you compare it to Nate or the other YouTubers, they have a lot, so you can really see like a long period of time, like if it was consistent or not. So I can't really say for that, but I noticed, like from what I observed, being active, like if you post weekly, that does kind of help the numbers stay. But for me, I've had a struggle being active, like making videos every week. That's something I'm still learning how to do with balancing schoolwork and then sometimes if there are shoots and that. So that's something I'm figuring out. What's my edge? Well, like what I like doing, I like incorporating my faith into what I do, and that doesn't mean I'm gonna be like preaching Bible verses or like saying God bless you all the time in all my videos, but I want to take like my values and put it into the videos I have. So I'm strong on like encouragement and motivation. So for my videos, I don't want it to just be senseless stuff. Like if I create something, I want there to be a substantial message. And what do you call this? And that's why like in my channel, the reason why I started out with doing funny videos at first is because I wanted to build like an audience first, because I noticed if you start with something funny, people can connect more, and then from there it's like I'll segue it now to more serious topics. So that's where I'm trying to take my channel now, into talking about more serious issues. So one thing I'm really strong on is that you don't have to go through life alone. I know that a lot of young people feel like they have to isolate themselves, or they feel like isolation is the only choice because, oh, no one wants to hear me out, no one is there for me, so I'll just keep all my problems to myself because I might just be a bigger burden to people. And I feel like if a lot of people that do that, it just brings more destruction for their life. And so I want to hopefully encourage them to open up to their friends and let them like build more community amongst themselves, so that there's like a support system. And then two, I want them to know that you don't have to, what do you call this, beat yourself down so much. And like some people think, oh no, I'm just from this family, this is how I grew up, there's like, I don't have a future. But like, because for me, growing up, I was bullied a lot and I was put down a lot, like in school. And for a time, I felt like there's nothing special about me. Like people don't want to listen to me, people will just disregard me. And so I don't want people to feel the same thing I've felt. And so I'm doing my best to help them know that just because you might feel that way right now doesn't mean your life has to stay there. You can actually progress forward and become better. You can check out my content, my videos at Uno2J, and you can also follow my social media accounts at Andre Lagdameo.